Hey, it's Scott here, Kingston, Ontario, Zone 5B, and it's August the 3rd today, 2017, and a long overdue update for the garden. I've had a few people asking me about how things are looking after the winter. So here's a look at the back palm garden. So these guys did receive quite a bit of damage over the winter. We had a decent winter here, but I was using a little bit different of a protection method, and didn't have any mold issues, which was great, which I'm really satisfied about. But because of the gaps and the tarps that I was using, there was definitely some cold in there. So minus 15 Celsius on one night for these guys. So when I unwrapped them around the 20th of March, most of the fronds looked like this or way worse. So the best fronds I guess I had were these ones. And then as you can see, this is all the new growth in the middle, so about 6 new fronds. Probably get to somewhere around 10. And this one too, actually this one was a little bit better, but this one has the south facing spot more, so it would get more sunlight. Here's the Rhododendron grass that's come back. I've got a little ornamental orange in there, Fatsia japonica. The sable heat did not work this past winter. So all that's left was just a tiny spear. So my experience with the sables over the past 8 or so years is that they really don't grow fast, so I get maybe 1 frond out of it. So I decided to replace with the needle, which do grow a little bit faster here. And this is the needle I've had for a number of years, since 2009. And here it's put out 1 frond, and the second one is about to open. So they put out about 2 a year. This is a new Trachycarpus fortunei. This one's got a bit of a cool story. So I started this as a seedling, or a seed I guess I should say, back in 2010 in the winter. And gave it to a fellow here in Kingston as a seedling during that spring of 2010. He grew it for the past 7 years and grew it into a really nice palm. So the top of the fronds are at about 4 feet or just a little bit above maybe. So I put this in the ground and I'm going to protect this really well. But it's interesting because this is a Banana Joe Salt Spring Island seed. So it's probably the biggest out this way in Canada, is my guess. So it'll be interesting to see how its hardiness as compared to these ones, which originally would be from northern Florida, now that they've acclimatized here. And then I've got a Euonymus fortunei down here that I'm going to try. It's a zone 6 plant, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem here, as majority or half of our winters are around zone 6. And then I've got a wet media hardy gardenia, I'm not sure. I'm going to maybe place a bucket over that and a little light inside or something if I get adventurous. So that's what's happening here for these guys. And then I'll take a few more videos of the rest of the garden shortly.